This episode was previously recorded in front of an imaginary studio audience.
Time for Fun Knife Friday!
Hey everybody, Tobias here, and as you can see, Skip's not here today. He kind of sort of fell off the wagon. No, not like that at all. He's still doing real good with his health regimen and everything, but he got talked into going on one of them hay rides with one of his new girlfriends, and he literally fell off the wagon. He tripped over a pumpkin and fell off the wagon, and well, he's really kind of recuperating right now, so he couldn't be here today. But you know, I know the fans out there would probably want to see this, so I'm going to show this. I know Skip hasn't shown it in a while. It's his rat fink escort buoy. We haven't shown that in a while, I know that, so I thought I'd break that out, show you that real quick, and you know, because I know there's the diehards out there who are going to want to see something like that, because, well, that's what Skip would be showing you. I tell him not to show it, so he'd still show it anyway. And well, here's his, well, this is actually my green skull stiletto. This one's mine. You can tell the difference between mine and Skip's because I removed the pocket clip from mine. Let me show you Skip's. See, here's Skip's. His still has a pocket clip on it. He likes the pocket clip. I'm not a big fan of it, but there's his. That's his green skull stiletto. There's mine. Yeah, you know what? His got more skulls on it. Oh man, he's got more skulls on his green skull stiletto than I got on mine. That's not fair, but then you know what? He's Skip. I guess he deserves more skulls. I'm sorry, I'm not used to doing what Skip does here, but you know, green skull stiletto. He's really good with doing that. And escort buoy, and well, you know, over here, I guess I should show that too. Would you like to see the cougar knife? Everyone wants to see the cougar knife all the time. Maybe I'll show that too real quick. I do have another knife I want to show you, but you know, cougar knife. I'm just showing you those because I figured Skip would want to show you those, because I had a knife I wanted to show, but it's kind of small, so I figured he probably wouldn't show it anyway. But then he wouldn't hurt himself. I wonder if he hurt himself on purpose just so he didn't have to show this knife this week. But let me show you this knife real quick, and it's something new. I just got it in, and it's a pretty cool one from Rough Rider. This is in their Tater Skin series, the Brown Burlap Micarta series, and this is actually an older knife. Well, the knife was released by Rough Rider before in their what was it called, the Heavy Hunter series, and it's this knife here. But in the Heavy Hunter series, I think it had a brown sheath and it had a pack-a-wood handle instead of a brown micarta, and this one has nice black nylon sheath with leather or leather-like accents going on there. And this actually began life in the Rigid series, I believe. Rigid was a company here in the United States, but they made the knives in Japan, I believe. And this was known as the Wolverine. It's a really pretty knife. It's like a little bird and trout knife or a small skinner, like a little upswept skinner. It does have a bit of an upswept blade going on there. And you got the brown, the tater skin micarta going on. Nice 2 pins holding it in place. Got black liners underneath there. See that? Can you see the black liners? See that? Really nice little knife. And I believe this is in 440 stainless steel. Fits the hand really good. I think it would fall into the what do you call it, the upswept Skinner, the sharp finger line of knives. Let me see if I can find a sharp finger. I'm gonna be right back. I really was not prepared to do this at all because Skip was supposed to be here. He was supposed to be like totally unprepared for this, but instead he goes and falls off the wagon and leaves me at it. Alright, so here we have it. This is the Schrade Walden's 65th anniversary 1946 to 2011. Now I know a lot of people are looking at going, wait a minute, Schrade was around longer than that. It was around way before then. And it actually says that on the back here. Schrade actually started in 1904, but in 1946, Albert Bear purchased Schrade Cutlery Company and renamed it the Schrade Walton Cutlery Company, and that's what this is celebrating. And by 2011, Schrades were actually being made in China. They were no longer made in America. In any case, this is it. This is a sharp finger from 2011, made in China. Nice leather sheath. I can get it out of that sheath if I can. And how much is digging into that. I hate it when they put these the retainer straps that close. The retainer strap needs to be at the top so it's out of the way so you can get the knife out of the sheath. But here we go. This is the 65th anniversary sharp finger, a Schrade 152 there. See the 65th anniversary blade edge there? Maybe you can see it, I don't know. In any case, we got that knife, and then man, this is not easy. I don't know how Skip does this, but there you go. There's the difference between these two knives. You can see they're both kind of like an upswept Skinner. This one has a little thumb ramp there. This one not so much. This one also cuts down a little bit and then goes up. This one has much more of a sweep on the blade, more belly going on too, but I think both of them will get the job done. And to tell you the truth, this one actually feels kind of better in the hand than the Schrade 152. I know a lot of Schrade fans out there are probably going to throw something at me now. But anyway, that's what Rough Rider just came out with, the Tater Tot Wolverine, or what is it? Tater Skin Wolverine. Now, I don't have the Wolverine that came out earlier. I don't have the one that was in the Packwood, but we do have, I think it's called the Razorback, that was in Packwood. I'll show you that one and we can look at the difference between those two. So here's the Heavy Hunter, and see the brown, kind of almost tan in some spots. Still with the leather, you got the Rough Rider there. And this was in the Heavy Hunter series. And open it up. And this was the, I believe this is the Razorback. And you notice the shape of the handle. And that's the shape of the handle you saw on a lot of the rigid knives and most of the knives in the Heavy Hunter. They had the heavy finger grooves in that handle. It does feel kind of good. Your hand just goes right into it. And I think there's a couple other tater skin knives that are coming out that are going to be like this one. And you got the nice guards going on there. These were also, I think, in 440. This was RR 1349, so it came out around 2013 to 2015, somewhere in there. Rough Rider. But this is a really nice knife too. Wasn't too crazy about it in the beginning because I'm not big on finger grooves, but this one you really can lock into it. It's more comfortable than I at first thought it was. And again, it's kind of an upswept Skinner kind of blade going on. So in any case, that's the other knife I guess I'll show you, but I don't know. That's I can't even say Skip out because that's a registered trademark of Skip, so I can't even say that. But hey, you're dealing with the third string here. I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a happy Fun Knife Friday. Now that I've got this out of the way, I'm going to go and try and have a happy Fun Knife Friday, or maybe I'll just go and have a Maybe I'll just go have a rum and coke. Better known as a Cuba Libre. Sounds so much better if you call it a Cuba Libre than a rum and coke, doesn't it? At least that's what Skip told me. Anyway, I'll let you go. Happy Fun Night Friday. Hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry you had to deal with the third string here. Been your old pal Skip DeSheau's. Another Fun Night Friday in the books. Remember, if your night's not fun, you're doing it wrong. Skip out.
If your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong, and Skip out are registered trademarks of Skip DeSheau's Enterprises. This has been a Cat Production presentation. All rights reserved.